No, I don't have the power to break the curse.
It's okay. Oh, Dad, I did. It's me, Max.
Thanks, Johnny.
I know. John. I'm still mean.
The audio tripping. Audio's tripping a little bit. We're not gonna fret. We are gonna. The show goes on, guys. The show's got to go on. But everyone grows up. That's the point. Everyone grows up, and everyone will continually advance. And especially the people that I surround myself with, because I try to surround myself, as should you, with creative people. Because competitive people are on the competitive plane, and to rise up to the creative plane means that you just surround yourself with creative people, and normally the competitors are competing for the things that the creators create. So that's just one of my little zombieisms, if you will, that I share with you today. And we'll talk about, is the zom, do you think I'm totally delusional? And I could be, and I'd be totally quite honest with you guys, that I could honestly get on the old Android Maserati Motorola smartphone from hell, I was gonna say, but it's actually doing its job today, guys, so I can't really say anything bad about it. But I could get on there and just read aloud every text that I've had with this certain young lady and let you guys know, do I just come across as being too forward? Have I said something wrong? And I don't really think it's that. You know what I honestly think is like, we're like text friending or whatever that is, where you're texting each other, you're really interested. And I can tell you this, guys, if you have the opportunity, and there happens to be a single young lady that you've got your eye on, and she happens to be beautiful, do not pass up the opportunity to let her know that you think that she's beautiful. I mean, life's too short, dude. Go and get in there. Check it out. See what happens. Because you never know. A bar full of crazy lesbian women could be trying to pick her up. And that definitely is something else to think about in the dating world nowadays. Now we got women trying to take our women away. This is Heath Ledger, guys. That's 10 Things I actually like this movie a lot. Heath, man, we're gonna miss you, buddy. Everybody misses Heath Ledger. How could you not love that? He was an awesome stud, man. And that's a fact. A thespian. What was the just, I mean, now I'm just going out on a rant about Heath Ledger for a second, because what was the movie? He was a knight. Dang it. I know what movie it wasn't, and I don't want to say the wrong one, but there was a Heath Ledger movie, and it had like modern music in it, and he was a knight. And I freaking don't remember what it's called. Anyway, I've got the movie poster from it whenever it came out. They were taking it out of the theater. I actually grabbed it, and I was going to try to, put it up in the studio or something someday. That will definitely happen now, that he's not with us anymore. So that really sucks. Let's get on to something a little bit more exciting, guys. A little bit less down. Let's not talk about the Joker being gone. We're going to talk about okay, is it just me? I'm telling you right now that the god. I mean,
now the gazelle's a little spooked.
Oh, what's this one, guys? Let's see.
To the ample.
Okay.
Cheetah approaches. Watch as it stalks his prey.
We'll pause that one for a second. We'll get back to that because that's Ben Affleck talking to Liv Tyler in Armageddon. No, I would think of it. See, I didn't even have to look it up on Google. Use your brain. The next time you start to type something in your phone, just try one time to think of it yourself first. That's all I'm asking. Some of these smartphones aren't, I don't know who gave them that name. Track record. Whenever you start to get into a relationship, not even a relationship, when you think about it, whenever you think about dipping your toe into the relationship waters, I could probably think of a better term, okay? But it happens to be, it's 12:14, where the show's actually going on a little bit early tonight. Whenever you just think about it, it does make you kind of start to go back and question the past few relationships you've been in, and to ask yourself, what would I have done different? What did I do wrong? Nobody's perfect, you know what I'm saying? Because I definitely have my idiosyncrasies, what do you call it? I don't want to think of the word because I don't know that it's necessarily good to be eccentric. But I do think that different people are what makes the world go round. And I definitely like to look at things from a different perspective. And I definitely like to make people think. And thinking is something that that I was doing about my track record, like what was going on in my life before this point as far as relationships go. And I can tell you that I'm honestly not one of those people that is just trying to get out there and get with someone just to get with them. Those days passed me a long time ago, and I don't understand the mentality. And I think that being taught that at a younger age, totally not even, not knowingly teaching it to me, but even my father being non-monogamistic and what do you call it? Infidelity with the babysitter, etc. That it didn't necessarily teach me the right that you should try to date all the girls at the same time, and that probably wasn't necessarily the right thing to be taught, and to learn the hard way that it's not a great idea to have more than, a few more than 5 girlfriends at once. That being said, there's a time and a place for everything, and that's called college. And after those years of my life, and after a little bit of being trapped inside of, let's say, a Vicodin bottle for about 8 or 9 years, and being blessed every single day that I wake up, and I do not, for the past 16 years, take any kind of pills or anything like that. That you think about a little bit about your track record, and I say to myself, this and the God's honest truth, and anyone that wants to call me on the BS is welcome to, because my life is definitely an open book. So yes, I was a player as a younger gentleman. But the point is that after, let's say, about 1999, 2000, 2001, from then on, for the past 16 years, I can honestly say that I have been in a couple of, I don't know if you would call it a long-term relationship, but have been with the same female for a little while. And I have never, and I say never, but what's the difference? Okay, say I've never cheated on them, Okay? Period. Not even an option. But the point with that is that what is cheating? Because, no, I mean, to me, that means calling someone on the side or having someone meet you and whatever. Because if it wasn't cheating, then I'm just going to let you know. If I'm going to go have coffee with a friend or something like that, then just get over it or come with us or whatever. We can freaking video phone the meeting or whatever the hell you want to do. The point is if you don't trust someone, there's no reason to be with them, for one. So yeah, the track record being that cheating, it isn't an option. If I decide that I'm going to share time with you, then you've got my time, period. I might as well give it, I might as well give the whatever 100%, because I look at it like this. If I haven't been in the dating pool for at least a couple years, then if I decide to, then I'm not, yeah, I've learned from way, way, way back. And like I said, online dating, how in the heck am I supposed to date 200 women at once that have all sent me messages and all this crazy, stuff that I didn't want to see it. It creeped me out. And, again, I just, deleted the app. It's done. So, yeah, being to the no bullshit part of life, where games and not being honest, that's not even an option at this point. And I can and do go cold. Like I said, I've got my problems. There's definitely things in my life that other people may not find very attractive about me. And one of those, and you know what? I don't think that this is something that, as far as going cold, I hate to even think about that, because funny things happen whenever you find out, later on, you go cold towards someone when you find out that you're watching, you're basically taking care of their kid, and they're on a business trip, quote unquote business trip for their company. And guess what? Yeah, they happen to be on a romantic vacation with some dude. So here we go. We're gonna go to an audio nugget from Armageddon. You gotta love Batfleck, Ben Affleck. Where we at?
Yeah, the gazelle's a little spooked. Then you could head north to the ample sustenance provided by the mountainous peaks above. Could go south. The gazelle now faces man's most perilous question. North, south, way down under. Tune in next week.
Baby, do you think it's possible that anyone else in the world is doing this very same thing at this very same moment?
I hope so. Otherwise, what the hell are we trying to say?
I don't care what anybody says. That was a badass movie, and it's still a good watch today. And with the right young lady snuggled up next to you on the couch, I guarantee it would be a really awesome watch. So yeah, as in love with life as I am at this point in the game, right? We should all encourage one another. You know what I mean? Life's too short for people to be down in one another, putting each other down, and spending their time trying to make other people look bad. Man, I don't have time for that. I don't waste my time with that, and I don't lower myself to those levels. Guess what? Neither should you. You can have had a lot of relationships and not a ton of sexual partners, guys. You grow up. Whenever you're growing up, like me, right? And even